Hello, and welcome to the Underhive. Thank you for joining me for a bit of a channel update. So, particularly with the Skyrim playlist, I've had a bit of an issue in that YouTube is deciding to encode my videos with the AVC encoder. Now, that's completely warranted. My channel doesn't get a lot of traffic, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Because, firstly, it's only been running a month, and secondly, at the end of the day, I understand not everybody's into the kind of stuff I'm producing, and that's fine. But there are supposed to be a few hacky ways of getting the information, or rather getting the encoding for the VP9. And I don't know whether you'd really notice it. A lot of my viewer base is mobile, and if you're viewing it on a mobile, maybe you wouldn't pick it up. But I know for a fact, in this particular clip, my footage is as crisp as it's going to be, but the trees in the image on the recording look absolutely garbage, or they do in my opinion anyway. And for ages I was racking my brain thinking that I'd done something wrong, besides the bit that I did do wrong with Skyrim. If you're watching that, yep, I did get Bloodhound wrong. So there isn't really anything I can do about that from what I understand, aside from rendering it in 4K. So for the next videos, I am going to render it in 4K, and I wanted to announce that because I don't know if that's going to end up taking a lot longer and reducing the amount of stuff that I can get rendered in a given day. I do try and get at least one video out to you every day, but I can't do one of every game I'm playing at the same time. So I just wanted to mention that I'm doing what I can to make sure the quality is as good as it can be for you, because I'm not happy with the AVC encoder, but I'm not sure that I can go back and fix those, because the things that I could do, or that purportedly I could do, I've tried, and it hasn't had any effect from what I've seen. Now, it might be that they're still reprocessing, but one of the things I've reprocessed has supposedly finished, and it's that episode I've showed you a clip of, and it doesn't seem to have fixed it. So I apologise for that, but hopefully you can see it's not me and the way that I'm recording it, it's the way that YouTube's encoding it, and it's just the way that they're treating smaller channels. And I can understand it from a business point of view, but equally, it feels pretty trash to be putting content out there at 1080p 60 FPS. They're telling people that it's 1080p 60 FPS, and what they're delivering to your screen is, in some instances, at least for a few seconds, it's looking like 360 or 480p. And if that's what I wanted, I'd be uploading it in that, but I actually want it to be good quality for you. So hopefully you can appreciate that I'm going to do what I can. And like I say, from now on, I'm going to try and render it all in 4K and see if that will trigger them to give me the VP9 encoder. Fingers crossed it does, but if it doesn't, we'll just go back to the way it was. Further to that, a little bit of an announcement, perhaps not that big for you, but it is for me. I've got myself a proper podcasting microphone. Not the top of the range, it's not a flex, but it's a big improvement versus my headset mic that I'm working on at the moment. So once that's arrived over the next few weeks, hopefully the audio quality will be noticeably better, but it'll certainly be better for me in terms of the editing. Thank you for sticking with me on this short video. I will be recording another one, so that will be up very shortly after this one, or at least as quickly as possible after it. So look forward to that, and I will see you next time in the Underhive.